Hello friends, today we are going to study nucleophilic addition reactions. Next nucleophilic addition reaction is Cannizzaro reaction. Cannizzaro reaction. Aldehydes having no alpha hydrogen atoms. It is formaldehyde. It has no alpha hydrogen atom. Aldehydes containing no alpha hydrogen atom on heating with strong alkali undergo self oxidation and reduction. That is, this one is oxidized O minus Na plus this one is reduced, that is alcohol. Its name is sodium formate and it is methanol. Once again I repeat, aldehydes having no alpha hydrogen in their molecules are heated with concentrated alkali, undergo self oxidation and reduction. In this case, one molecule it is oxidized and simultaneously another molecule it is reduced. This simultaneous oxidation and reduction reaction it is called as disproportionation reaction. For example, this is benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde when heated with strong alkali, in this case we will take KOH. When heated it gives one molecule undergo oxidation, that is it gives COONA, that is sodium, in this case KOH, that is one molecule it is potassium benzoate and another molecule undergoes reduction, that is CH2OH. Its name is benzyl alcohol. Once again I repeat, benzaldehyde when heated with concentrated KOH it undergoes oxidation and reduction to form potassium benzoate and benzyl alcohol. Then we will see cross Cannizzaro reaction. Cross Cannizzaro reaction. Two different aldehydes not having alpha hydrogen atoms when heated with concentrated alkali to give mixture of four products. However, if one of the aldehyde it is formaldehyde, then the reaction exclusively gives its format. It is benzaldehyde and it is formaldehyde. when heated. In cross kinase reaction, if one of the aldehyde is formaldehyde, it exclusively gives its format, that is formaldehyde undergoes oxidation and another aldehyde it undergoes reduction, that is it gives alcohol. Benzyl alcohol, and its name is sodium format. Once again I repeat, in cross kinase reaction, if one of the aldehyde it is formaldehyde, it exclusively gives its format, and another aldehyde it gives alcohol. And when this sodium format it is acidified with strong alkali, it gives formic acid and NaOH. The next type of reaction of aldehydes and ketones is oxidation and reduction reactions. In this, first we will study oxidation of aldehydes and ketones by dilute nitric acid, KNO4 and acidic K2Cr2O7, that is potassium dichromate. First we will study oxidation of aldehyde. Aldehyde reacts with oxidizing agent like potassium dichromate, acidic potassium dichromate, it gives its corresponding carboxylic acid. For example, acetaldehyde when treated with acidic potassium dichromate, it gives its corresponding acid, that is acetic acid. Oxidation of ketones is difficult because oxidation of ketones it involves breaking of carbon-carbon bond. There is no hydrogen attached to carbonyl carbon, therefore it involves breaking of carbon-carbon bond. Therefore we require strong oxidizing agents. Ketone when treated with strong oxidizing agents like hot HNO3 or alkaline KNO4 or chromic acid, that is chromium trioxide, it undergoes oxidation to give carboxylic acid. Suppose it is R prime, then it further gives R prime C double bond OH. It gives carboxylic acid containing less number of carbon atoms than the ketone. Carboxylic acids. For example, it is acetone. Acetone when treated with chromium trioxide, it gives CH3 C double bond OH, that is acetic acid, plus another molecule of acetic acid. acetic acid, that is breaking of this carbon-carbon bond. Then another example is it is ethyl methyl ketone. Ethyl methyl ketone on oxidation in presence of chromium trioxide, it gives, that is breaking of this bond, it gives CH3 C double bond OH, that is one is acetic acid, and another molecule that is C2H5 C double bond OOH, that is propanoic acid. In oxidation of ketones, a simple ketone on oxidation gives one type of carboxylic acid, but in mixed ketones on oxidation it gives a mixture of two different types of acids. Then next reaction under oxidation and reduction reactions of aldehydes and ketones is Clemmensen reduction. When aldehyde or ketone is treated with zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl, it undergoes reduction. Zinc amalgam and HCl, it gives nascent hydrogen. It undergoes reduction to form hydrocarbons. In this case, oxygen atom, it is replaced by hydrogen atoms, that is carbonyl group, it is converted into methylene group. That is methylene group. For example, acetone, when treated with zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl, it undergoes reduction to form that is oxygen, it is replaced by two hydrogen atoms, that is carbonyl group, it is converted into methylene group to form propane plus H2O. Then another example, we will change slightly. It is propanol when treated with zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl. It undergoes reduction to form CH3CH2. In Clemmensen reduction, this carbonyl group, it is converted into methylene group, that is CH2, and another hydrogen, that is CH3 plus H2O. It also gives propane. Here one clue for remembering this reagent, that is in Clemmensen's reduction, in its name this Cl we will remember for that HCl. Then next reaction of aldehydes and ketones, that is Wolff-Kishner reduction. When aldehyde or ketone is treated with hydrazine to form hydrazone. This to combine to form H2O and NH2, that is hydrazone. This hydrazone on further heating with strong alkali in presence of high boiling solvent ethylene glycol to form, that is this nitrogen it is removed to form this hydrocarbon plus N2, that is nitrogen gas. In this case, this oxygen it is replaced by 2 hydrogen atoms, that is this carbonyl group it is converted into methylene group. For example, this propanol when treated with hydrazine, this oxygen and this hydrogen combined to form H2O and CH3 CH2 C double bond NH2, it is hydrazone. This hydrazone on further heating with strong alkali in presence of high boiling solvent like ethylene glycol to form, in this case this nitrogen and this nitrogen they evolve to form CH3 CH2 CH and H2, that is CH3, propane and 2 hydrogens combined to form N2, that is nitrogen gas. Another example is that is ethyl phenyl ketone when treated with hydrazine. Here also these 2 hydrogens and this oxygen combine to form water molecule, and this phenyl group, this ethyl group and C double bond NH2, it is hydrazone. This hydrazone on further heating with strong alkali like KOH in presence of high boiling solvent ethylene glycol to form, when heated this nitrogen and this nitrogen it is removed as N2 to form C2H5, and here it is CH2 plus N2 its name is 1 2 3 N-propyl benzene. Once again I repeat, ethyl phenyl ketone when treated with hydrazine it forms its hydrazone on further heating with KOH in presence of ethylene glycol to form N-propyl benzene. Wolff-Kishner reduction is used to form straight chain alkyl substituted benzenes, which is not possible in Friedel-Crafts reaction. The next type of reaction is electrophilic substitution reactions of aldehydes and ketones. Aromatic aldehydes and ketones undergo electrophilic substitution reactions like nitration, sulfonation, halogenation, etc. Carbonyl group is electron withdrawing group due to inductive effect as well as resonance effect. it deactivates the benzene ring at ortho and para positions. This results in the formation of meta products. For example, nitration of benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde when treated with nitrating mixture, that is concentrated HNO3 in presence of concentrated H2SO4, it gives, as we have seen, this carbonyl group, it deactivates the ortho and para positions, and therefore reaction takes place at meta positions, that is electrophilic substitution reaction at meta position, that is this is CHO, and at meta position this nitro group goes plus this OH and replaces H, that is H2O, that is meta nitro benzaldehyde, and it is benzaldehyde. Similar reaction takes place in case of ketones.